One more here about Jon Moxley gave a long interview to Justin Barrasso at Sports Illustrated. Justin Barrasso, I imagine, is a real person and not one of the AI writer bots who Sports Illustrated got caught using for their really bad articles.
Right.
This is a good interview. I'm assuming Justin Barrasso is a real person. Jon Moxley talking about how he was rumored to have been at WWE's WrestleMania when the Shield's music hit. Like, people thought it was going to be Dean Ambrose. Jon Moxley. Here he is giving good, just basically good respect and props to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, his former Shield mates, while also talking about his run as a IGWP champion, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
IWGP heavyweight champion over in Japan. Way down in this article, they mention, let's see here. Did I pass it? I passed it. I'm the first guy to hold all three WWE, AEW, and IWGP world titles. It feels so humbling to be put in this position. Jon Moxley, AEW and IWGP, he's not out of AEW, is he?
No, he brought it to Dynamite, AEW Dynamite on Wednesday and defended the title.
So there's a working relationship between those two promotions across the Pacific Ocean there.
There's a big-time working relationship.
Okay. Is there also one with New Japan, or is it just with IWGP?
IWGP, that is New Japan.
Okay.
New Japan is the biggest wrestling organization in Japan. Is New Japan Pro Wrestling, and their biggest belt is this IWGP belt. That's why it's a big deal.
So the belt is like the International Wrestling whatever.
Yeah, the IWE, exactly. It's whatever it stands for.
But I had heard that there were rival promotions in Japan. I thought maybe it was a different promotion. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Very good. In the chat, did you know what the IWGP was? Did you know that it was an NJPW belt there? So yes, okay. So, and this was on Dynamite.
Yeah, he brought it out on Dynamite,
to defend it or just to have it?
Defend it.
Okay.
And didn't lose it, but I think you're gonna have they have shows called Wrestle Kingdom. That's their big WrestleMania. So then in years past, they had a couple AEW people go to Wrestle Kingdom, so they could take their big stars and have them be at Wrestle Kingdom, and that adds promotion for their thing too.
Okay. NWA and early WCW had the same kind of working relationship with the Japanese promotions as well.
Yeah, it's old school.
There's a lot. I mean, that's how. Oh, for crying out loud, he spits the mist.
Muda, the Great Muda.
Great Muda, thank you. How do I not remember the Great Muda? That's how Muda would go back and forth across the Pacific Ocean. So would Ric Flair. So would Sting. So would Rick Rude. A lot of these guys would go from the U.S., from the NWA and WCW over to Japan. And, of course, that was how Muda got introduced to the U.S. audience. And, for years, he was a big star even in the U.S. John, since you know him from multiple places, what's your favorite incarnation of Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley?
He got his first Dave Meltzer 5-star match. Guess where he was at?
He had to be in Japan.
He got his first 5-star match. I saw that. I noticed that about him. I saw the match. I loved it.
Okay.
He improved tremendously once he left WWE, but he was always pretty good in WWE. But he improved tremendously.
Okay, very good.
He just started being himself more.
All right, here he is squaring off against Ishii.
Mm-hmm.
Here he is with someone else who has a mask on. And I'm not sure if those are bamboo in the guy's mask, whiskers sticking out of Moxley's head. That is a Japan thing. There he is winning the belt. So great coverage here from Wrestling on Fan Nation from SI.com and Justin Barrasso. Jon Moxley, there you go. That's all I got. It's cheap. It's heat. It's cheap heat.